Alright guys, I'm back again. Time to do another throttle body cleaning. They look a little rough, huh? It's been revving a little high here and there. So hey, www.MEtricoil.com. We're gonna use the good old Amsoil Powerfoam. This stuff's awesome. So we've got everything off as far as our air filter and my modified air filter, I should say. So now what we're going to do is we've got the bike running. We're going to start spraying in there, and we're going to get it good and clean. So we're going to start it now. We're going to hit pause. All right, I'm back. All right, I got the Powerfoam set up, shook it up pretty good, and we're going at it. See if we can get a good viewpoint here. Of course, he's going to try to cut off as soon as you start to do something like this. We're going to try to get around these butterflies up in here, right up in this area really well, for the opening and the closing, because it does look like a little bit of gunk right back in that area. Go for that first. Let that start cleaning. Every spray you can hear it losing a little bit. I guess I did this about I don't know, 8,000 to 10,000 miles ago. I got another video of me doing this. I didn't really video the whole thing, but a fair amount of it. Of course, when the bike is running, you can get those butterflies open. The bike's off. This is all electric, so the butterflies aren't going to move for you. But I try to get these pretty good to begin with, and then I'll use about half a can probably of this Powerfoam. And it's a lot like Seafoam. The only difference really, I mean, I'm sure there's differences in the components and the recipe for it, but it's a foam. And that foam really does some cleaning. If you really wanted to, you could get in there with a toothbrush and you could clean it even better. But typically I come out pretty good just doing it the way I'm doing it. So I'll keep doing this just a little at a time for a little while. Try to keep it running while I do it. Later on, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bombard it with this stuff and let it just cut off, and we'll let it soak for about 15 minutes at that point. And also what I'll do, I don't only have one hand, but I'm about to pause this again. What I'm going to do is rev it up a little to open up those butterflies. So I'm going to rev it, butterflies are going to open up, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it in there. So I'm going to pause it, I'm going to do that, and I'm coming right back. Alright guys, that was it. We revved it, sprayed it, and my wife came out here. I was trying to get her to hold the camera, but she doesn't like to be a producer or a videographer, so stuck with me. So now what I'm going to do is we're just going to spray it and let it die on its own. We're going to let it sit around. Why are you looking at me? We're going to let it sit around. Let's let it soak for about probably 15 minutes. We just gonna spray it good. And we'll just let it soak for a little while. Well, let me tell you what happened while y'all were gone. Why are you laughing? Gosh, I wish my wife would go back in the house now. All right, here's what was going on. I had the throttle wide open, right? I stuck this in, it got stuck in the butterfly. So I let go of the throttle, and it stayed at the same RPM of about 2,000. And I had an error message. So I guess the timing got thrown off. But I shut off the bike, restarted it, error code gone. Which makes me believe that when you have an error, I believe it's an 18, basically what that is your butterflies, they're not closing and opening as well as they should. They're not lubricated, they're crudded up, they've got a bunch of buildup. So by doing this, I'm kind of thinking that if you've got an error code that's I believe it's an 18, I believe you can get rid of it with this. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave it, we're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes and come back. It's going to probably be a little hard to start, probably take 4 or 5 tries because it's basically flooded. So we'll do that. We should have a lot of smoke, and smoke will probably last for a little while, but pretty much we should have some clean butterflies. So until we come back, guys. Alright guys, so we've it's probably been 15 minutes or so. I don't have a timer or anything, but it's probably pretty close. As you can tell, all the foam's gone. They look a lot cleaner. So we're gonna see if we can start it. And I know it's gonna be tough to start. Uh-oh. Hey! How y'all doing? Alright, let's do this again. Hey, I'm gonna put you down a second. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop you right here. Hey, I'm still here. Don't worry. We're gonna pull the throttle all the way back. See if we can get this thing going. Alright, we're making progress. Good news, we made it. About 3 or 4 tries. Just pulled the throttle all the way back. Got a little bit of smoke coming out. Of course, I rev it up, it's going to get way worse. Let's see what we got here. So, we'll let that run through a little bit. And that should be about it, y'all. Just let it run out. Hope that helps somebody. But I'm done.